This semester, I am a participant in the Eisenhower Institute's Women and Leadership program. The program has been an amazing opportunity for me to really study the intersections between gender dynamics and leadership.
Throughout my lifetime as I've developed as a leader, I've always been curious about how my gender affects both my leadership and how people perceive me as a leader. And so I saw the Women in Leadership program as an opportunity to connect with other students and learn about the relationship between gender and leadership and how we can use leadership in our own lives, understanding how it affects us.
We also do a lot with professional development and networking. We meet with community leaders, both alums of the college and people who are involved in the community and who didn't necessarily go to the school, to talk about their experiences in developing their own approaches to leadership, the mistakes they've made, the things they wish they had known, the things they wish they had studied.
A highlight of our program was our trip to Washington, D.C. On that trip, we got to connect with a lot of alumni and got to see their workplaces, see how they led within their careers, within their jobs, and gained a better understanding of what life after college could look like.
We got a private tour of the Supreme Court with a docent who's a retired trade attorney. We went into Congress and got gallery passes to go watch proceedings on the floor and met with two staffers, one senior staff. She's actually the legislative director and acting chief of staff for a congressperson. And then we met two women who were at the very earliest stages of their careers doing communication and reception work in a congressional office. We spent time at the Red Cross. We spent time working with people at two politically affiliated organizations that are developing the platforms for their respective political parties. And we had a big networking event at our offices down in Washington. And that was a lot of fun to let everybody kind of let their hair down and get to know one another in a less formal setting.
We met with women who were congressional staffers, women who were advocates, who worked in the nonprofit sector, who were lawyers, and individuals who worked in the business sector as well. I had the amazing opportunity to really learn from them about their real life experiences as women serving in leadership positions and understand some of the challenges they've faced along the way and learn some real life practical skills for how to overcome gender discrimination in the workplace. A lot of these women graduated from Gettysburg themselves, so it was a really great opportunity to connect about our love for the school. It's been an amazing chance to build such a great network of women that I can have during my time at Gettysburg and also as I move into my future career.
We spend this spring, the remainder of the spring, talking about what we've learned in DC and figuring out ways that we can apply it to our own experiences, whether it's on campus and how we can exert leadership in a positive way on campus to achieve change, and or how to do that once we leave Gettysburg College and go out into the world and pursue whatever our career paths might be. The experience of Women in Leadership has been gratifying for me. I love working with young people and helping them figure out where they want to go and how to find their voice in a way that feels real to them. A lot of times people read a great deal about leadership theory and try to adopt models based on what others are telling them. This leadership study that we do allows everybody to do that research, but then figure out for themselves what's the most authentic and the most effective approach for them.
And so there is no specific one set way for women to lead. There is no one way for people to lead in general. And so there are a lot of different ways to find leadership and to make a positive influence with or without formal leadership roles.
Throughout the program, I've learned a lot about my own personal leadership style, and I've been able to really critically examine some of my strengths and weaknesses and really develop my confidence as a woman looking to serve in leadership positions.